Norton. Norton is the most famous name in British motorcycling history, dominating the TT from its inception until the 1960s. In recent years, there was an attempt to revive the brand at a factory in Donington. There were new models like the V4 and old favourites like the 961. There was even a return to the TT, but in the end, it all fell apart.
So in 2020, Norton Motorcycles went to the wall, right? And that hurt a great deal of people, most especially the punters who had bought motorcycles. 2 years later, though, Norton has returned, this time hopefully for good.
They've been bought by the huge Indian conglomerate TVS, who have just invested £100 million in a brand new state-of-the-art HQ in Solihull near Birmingham. To find out more, I'm meeting their Chief Commercial Officer, Christian Gladwell.
This is what stable, long-term ownership looks like for a great British brand, and we're now talking about the next 125 years and how we are stewards and guardians of this wonderful brand.
Now just tell me though a little bit about TVS. Who are they? What is it? Tell me about what they are.
Yeah, it's the largest company you've never heard of. They're a wonderful 100-year-old
Wow.
100-year-old Indian manufacturing company that has never sold a business.
More from Christian about the future later, but first let's have a quick whiz round the factory floor.
That's what you call in the trade a production line, huh? They never had that before.
Before introducing new models of their own, Norton have re-engineered 2 models developed at Donington, the V4 Superbike and the iconic Norton Commando.
This is the CAF Racer, which is the new one, and it's only just come out, right? Oh, I'll tell you what's lovely about it is I did love the original 961, but just straight away, okay, you can see that it's got that DNA, obviously. It's the same platform, but already it's like properly engineered, you know?
At full chat, the new factory will be able to produce 8,000 bikes a year.
So this, right, is quality control. Every component, everything gets checked, double-checked and double-checked. I mean, that's the whole mantra, isn't it? Because Norton's build quality originally wasn't that good. Now, it is absolutely critical for them to get it bang on right.
The good news is that the new company will be honouring the outstanding orders for the Commando and the V4. But just as important, this time they'll be ultra reliable.
They look the same just about as they did in the old incarnation.
Yeah.
But actually, these things work. Yeah.
Well, it's more than that, actually. You're absolutely right. I mean, if you take the V4, for example, that is over 490 parts that we have changed, either the technical drawings or the material upgrade. And for the Commandos that you see there, it's 350. That's 36% of the build. That's everything from the clutch assembly to the crankshaft, so that you can now ride this with confidence. Yeah. This is the first iteration of the new Commando family, and we will always make a Commando, and we will continue to evolve and iterate that Commando.
When I heard about the Norton revival, I was nervous because, like many others, I had my fingers burned last time around. But looking around this factory, the future looks brighter for Norton than ever before.
I have been bowled over. Mate, I wish you the best of luck with it because it's a great British brand. And I tell you what, I reckon it's in relatively safe hands.